an, another episode. Welcome on back. The Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing with your host, Mr.A. We're talking interim WBA light heavyweight championship. For you new viewers, hopefully you're entertained. You're going to subscribe. You're going to share the videos. Help this channel grow. Help this show grow. Quick rundown: what the lingo is on this show is best versus the best. I know you hear it a lot. You hear it everywhere you hear of boxing shows. We want to see the best fight the best. We want to see the best fight the best. Well, if you're a boxing junkie, that's why you're on here. Because if you're on, you tuned in for Dominic Boesel and Vin Fornling. You ain't seen this much on the internet. You ain't seen this nowhere other boxing shows. You tuned into the Double RT Boxing Show because you're a boxing junkie like myself. The lingo on the show: best fight the best. Number 1 through 15, each rankings, each organizations, we discuss them, we build them up, so that way when they get the title shot, we know who they are. You know, I'm just like you. I don't know everyone. I'm a boxing fan who got tired of hearing everything else. All the other channels were just repeat, rinse and repeat, same fighters, same fighters. I got tired of that. I'm a boxing junkie. I want to hear boxing. That's why you're on this show. Best versus best, and that's what this was. WBA number 1 versus number 3. The winner, the interim titleist, either take on Dominic Boesel or the winner of John Passel taking on Bottle Jack. Now, given that Boesel won, where can he make the most money? Bottle Jack going to Germany, Boesel coming to America, or Boesel going to Canada? Most likely, everyone's going to make more money going to Canada with Pascal. That's what I would think. Now, what will Boesel do? Whew. Me myself, I would like to see good old American Charles Foster get a shot. You know, I believe he's number 7 with the WBA. Yeah, the NA. He's a North American Boxing Association champ. So keep getting his wins. But right now, in this victory, in the knockout victory of over Vin Fornling, I had a close fight. I did have a close fight. I had to fight 95-94 with a swing round on round 10. Could have went anyway. Uh, the knockdown made a big difference if this fight would have went to the cards. I believe the knockdown was around 2 or 3. We've seen that plenty of times in boxing. The clubbing over the backhand, the fighter goes to throw an overhand right. One fighter just goes in and smothers too much, so the punch goes over. Either it hits him in the back of the head or it just goes completely over. In this case, it went over, landed on the neck. The force clubbed him down. He dragged him down. The referee kind of did as a knockdown. Now, did he not see the punch, or was it just some of that hometown cooking? Hey, you're down. German's getting the fucking count for it. You know, he's getting the credit for it. Now, outside of that, this fight went pretty much how I thought it was going to go. I wanted Sven to win, only because I said I created this show 2 years ago. I had a little break in the last 2 months or so. So if you new viewers, please subscribe, share the content, hit the thumbs up, follow me on Twitter at RRTB Show. Like I said, again, this show is about the best fight, the best, number 1 through 15. Now, in following the show, I like Vince style. I like movers. Mr.A here, my boxing junkie self, my fix is movers. You know, you might be an uppercut, you might be addicted to uppercuts, you might be addicted to light heavyweights, you might be addicted to bantamweights. Right here, the Double RT Boxing Show is a boxing rehab for us boxing junkies. Come on in, the doors are always open. Sign up, subscribe at the front desk. Again, I wanted Vin Forling, the Sweden, to win this match again just because of styles. And in the 2 years I created the show, I covered them just about equally. I think Boesel's been on the show twice. Sven once. You know, and I researched them about equally. Um, but I just knew it. As much as I like the movers and I wanted to see I just like to see movers. I like to see boxers. Now I like to see boxers overcome the power, overcome the aggressiveness, the Jared Hurds type. You know, I like to see those types defeated by the sweet science. Move around, break down the bull. I like seeing that. But I was like, I don't know if the mover in this case, Vin, could do it because Boesel is he has decent lateral leg movement, but most of all he's a come forward behind behind the 1-2-1-2, and we saw that, and we saw the Boesel patent ghost punch. The guy is great, even though he's very basic. His body work, I don't think there's even much body work in this fight. You know, I can't recall body punches in this fight at all. Like I said, but Boesel, he throws body punches off combinations. He'll throw his 2-1, his 1-2, and somewhere in there he'll rip two hands to the body off that. Same with Finn. They don't just go in the middle and just hit body attack. Like I said, I can't recall a body punch in this fight. A lot of head hunting. Boesel, as his masterful ghost punch. He'll stick his left hand out the jab. He'll come with the right hand, or he'll throw a ghost right hand to make your hand make you try and block it, and bow! Here comes his second intentional punch. He timed Finn good. I think he got him in the 10th and in the 5th with it, each hand. And while like I said, how did I have the scorecard? I had Boesel 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Like I said, 10 was a swing round. I had him for Vin. And to me, Vin was only winning because he was outworking him, especially in rounds 8 and 9. It was just a high guard for Boesel all fight, right? He was just blocking everything. And he allowed Vin to just outwork him, out hustle him. And he'll land a good punch here and there, but even though Fornling wasn't landing the dominant punches in those 2 rounds, he was landing points, and enough points to outscore that one good shot here and there from Boesel. So that's how I had to break down again. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 for Boesel with a knockdown in there, and 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 with the swing round 10 for Fornling. Now, in the knockdown and the knockout in the 11th, with the momentum to me with Fornling, I give him the last 3 rounds. It, like, out of nowhere, he just like once the push down happened, he came up and just was fucking dazed. Now I think the right hand right before they clinched was definitely a cause of that. It was about the fight ended like a minute 20 into the 11th round. So right before they clinch and he pushes him over, he throws a right hand that clips the chin, that dazes him, and then when they clinch, Boesel throws one uppercut. I'm not sure if the first uppercut lands or the second, but he throws 2 uppercuts. One of them lands, and it fucks Vin up, and that's what, when he pushes him, he's already dazed from that uppercut. Dominic Boesel held his head still and uppercutted him in the middle of the commotion. And like I said, the commentator said, "Oh, he tried to land the uppercut. He threw 2. I think he landed one of them." And that's what, on top of him being pushed down, you just got hit with an uppercut. It's the 11th round. Your head's getting pushed back from you falling. That equilibrium, that brain shaking. He gets up. What's going on? Boesel sees it in his eyes, just starts tackling with his masterful 1-2s, 2s and 1s, and down he goes. Now, I would have liked to see a 10 count. But with the deaths in that beautiful sport of boxing, the referee stopped it. But I would have liked to see at least an 8 count. And gets up, look at him, wave it off. I miss it so bad. I miss knockouts. This goes down as, I believe, a technical knockout because the referee never gave him the count. But I hope it goes down as a knockout. But I just want to see a 10 count knockout. Now, I said, Boesel becomes the interim light heavyweight champion for the WBA. What's next? And the IBO. He used the IBO. So, like I said, around the world, they fight for those fucking belts. As the interim champion, Jean Pascal's tied up with number 11, Bottle Jack. Obviously, Pascal is doing a voluntary fight. He's fighting back Bottle Jack because that's the name, that's the money. As far as the interim title, You got the international Boatsi. That could be interesting. Will Boatsi with Hearn try and get Boesel over on the zone? You got Jesse Hart with Top Rank try and get him. You know, could Top Rank put. You never know. Top Rank might try and get that interim shot from Boesel. Now that Jesse Hart is the interim, he becomes a mandatory for Bivol. Top Rank and ESPN already got better beef with the belts. So they might try and get one more belt holder through Jesse Hart to make a triple unification with Hart and Better Beef. They might go that route. So that might be out there for Boesel. Again, I want to see the other statesman, Charles Foster, get his shot. You got Umar Salamov, the Russian, the international. He might get one. He's laying low in the cut at number 9. Kellum Johnson to get his shot back up in the title shot. Someone's going to be Dominic Boesel as the WBA. He's fucking he's hunted now. He has a target on his back. That interim title, like I said, John Pascal, most likely after this fight is gonna retire if he wins. If he loses, a good chance he retire. That belt might get vacated. So that's it if he wins. That means that interim title might just get elevated to that champion. So Dominic Boesel is definitely targeted now. Like I said that was number 1 and number 3 fighting. Boatsi, the international. Blake Caparello, the Oceania champion. But I could see Boesel sticking to that international type fight. Marcus Brown, who knows what he's doing. Shabratsky, maybe. That's a nice name. That's a nice international name for a Boesel type of resume. So is Solomon. Um, that'd be a good fight. That's a 50-50. The Spider Craig Richards. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. You got the newly 15 Leon Bunn. I believe he just defeated Coling. Leon Bunn just defeated Igor Malakin. That's a respectable name, an international name. You know, he's been around, so I could see Boesel trying to make a money off the lower names, but this this belt was a vacated belt, so I don't know if the WBA is going to give him a mandatory for it or he just gets a voluntary. But like I said, don't forget ESPN and Top Rank. They might throw Jesse Hart to go hunt him down, just so they could get the interim and force the WBA to mandate it against Bivol, hoping to have a Hart Better Beef triple belt unification, all under the umbrella, keeping DAZN and Bivol out. It's interesting. Again, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time viewership, I am Mr.A. This is the Double RT Box Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. You're a boxing junkie. This is the Boxing Rehab. Sign up, subscribe at the front desk, share the video, follow it at Twitter at RRTB Show, at RRTB Show. My thumbs up to you. Bring it on back. Support the show. See you on the next one, the Double RT Boxing Show.